The average washing machine used to last almost 20 years. Today you are lucky to get 10 years, and if you just bought one at Home Depot, or you are about to, you could be staring down a $400 repair bill before the 5th year that nobody warned you about. The repair tech already knows which machines to avoid. He pulls these things apart 40 hours a week. He sees the melted circuit boards. He sees the corroded spider arms. He sees the same brands fail on the same schedule week after week. And the brands he puts in his own laundry room are not on a single showroom floor at any big box store in America. Welcome to Industrial Fallout. Today we are opening the repair tech's private list, not the brands to avoid. The 4 specific washing machines that appliance repair technicians trust enough to put in their own laundry rooms. Here's what's left. Number 1. The laundry tank. If you walk into a big box store today, you will see rows of washing machines that look like spaceships. Curved glass doors, touchscreens, Wi-Fi connectivity. Inside, they are built with plastic spiders, seal bearings, and cheap circuit boards that fry the moment the humidity rises. The repair tech walks past all of it. He drives to an independent dealer and points at one machine. It has no touchscreen, no Wi-Fi, no steam cycle. It looks like something from 1987. It is called the Queen TC5. Built in Ripon, Wisconsin by Alliance Laundry Systems, the same company that builds the machines running inside every laundromat you have ever used. The unit in your laundry room is that same machine, minus the coin slot. It has a mechanical timer, not a circuit board packed with sensors waiting to fail. A steel transmission with steel gears. It fills the tub all the way to the top every time, without a sensor weighing your load to save a cup of water. The spider arm bracket that corrodes and destroys many front loaders does not exist in this machine. There is a steel transmission. It does not know how to fail on a schedule. Queen tests every unit to 10,400 wash cycles. That is 25 years of average household use. Samsung tests to 4,000. When a Queen arrives at a repair shop, it is almost always a minor wear item, a lid switch, or a water pump. Never a structural failure. 11 of 16 appliance repair technicians in a recent industry survey named it the most reliable washing machine sold in America. The first-year service rate is 3.7%. Samsung's is several times higher. This is not a theory. This is documented across independent repair industry surveys and decades of commercial laundry service records from the same machine platform. You cannot buy it at Home Depot. You cannot buy it at Lowe's, Best Buy, or Costco. Home Depot is not allowed to carry it. You buy it through an independent dealer. That is not an accident. That is a choice Queen made on purpose. Number 2, the front loader that doesn't betray you. Every front loader on the showroom floor shares the same fundamental flaw. The drum is supported by a 3-pronged metal bracket called the spider arm. In budget and mid-range residential machines, that bracket is cast from a cheap, porous aluminum alloy, pot metal, sitting in a pool of concentrated detergent and hot water. The detergent is alkaline, the aluminum is reactive. Galvanic corrosion begins the day you run your first load. Over 3 to 5 years, the bracket cracks, the drum wobbles, the bearings fail, and the repair estimate is more than the machine is worth. Queen built the FF7 to a different standard. 1 horsepower variable speed motor. 1,200 RPM spin speed, significantly faster than any residential front loader at a big box store. Their commercial-grade balance system runs every spin cycle to completion, even with an unbalanced load. Samsung and LG machines often stop mid-cycle and throw an error code. The FF7 does not stop. The bearings are serviceable. The parts are available. The warranty is 5 years of full coverage, not the fine print version that covers only the outer tub and motor, the parts that almost never fail. 2 honest caveats. It is loud, and the door gasket requires maintenance. Leave the door cracked when it is not running, Wipe the gasket down after each cycle. That is the full maintenance story. This is documented in Speed Queen's engineering specifications and confirmed across repair technician field reports industry-wide. You did not buy a front loader, you bought the exception. Number 3, the one Maytag, the repair tech will actually touch. Whirlpool acquired Maytag in 2006 for $1.7 billion. The factory in Newton, Iowa, which had been building commercial-grade washers since 1907, closed in 2007, 1 year after the acquisition. The machine wearing the Maytag logo at Home Depot today is usually a Whirlpool platform unit with a different badge. There is one exception. Write this model number down before you walk into any appliance store. MVWP585GW. This machine comes off a dedicated commercial assembly line in Clyde, Ohio. Half horsepower motor, quad gear transmission, stainless steel wash basket, galvanized steel paneling built to resist corrosion, dual action agitator. These are not residential components with commercial language stamped on the console. It is the same category of construction you would find inside a coin-operated laundromat machine. Because it shares components with Whirlpool's broad commercial platform, any appliance technician in the country can source what they need, usually same day. Do not let a salesman substitute a different Maytag with commercial branding on the display. That label appears on standard residential units. This specific model number is the exception. It carries a 10-year limited warranty, with parts and labor covered for the first 5 years. You do not put that kind of warranty on a machine you are not confident in. This is not opinion. The commercial assembly line designation and component platform are documented in Whirlpool's own manufacturing specifications. The logo is still the trap, unless you know the model number. Number 4, the machine that outlasts everything. Every major American appliance brand has been through at least one private equity acquisition in the last 30 years. Maytag sold to Whirlpool, GE sold to Haier. Amana passed through 4 corporate owners before landing at Whirlpool. Each transaction brought new cost targets and new decisions to cheapen something that used to be built to last. Miele has been owned by the same German family since 1899. No private equity, no activist investors, no shelf space deals with big box retailers. They answer to themselves. Miele engineers their machines to a 20-year design lifespan. They guarantee spare parts availability for a minimum of 15 years after a model series is discontinued, in writing. That is not a marketing claim. That is a legal commitment backed by German consumer protection law and Miele's own documented company policy. Engineering tolerances throughout the machine are tighter than anything else in the residential market. The honeycomb drum surface is gentler on fabric. Owners keep these machines for 20 years because the machine gives them no reason to replace it. 2 honest caveats. Price starts at $1,500. Miele recommends authorized service technicians. Check availability in your area before you buy. In major cities, not a problem. In rural areas, it may be a deal breaker, but if you are in a metro area with the budget, this may be the last washing machine you ever buy. That is exactly what Miele intends. Here is the verdict. The corporations want you replacing your washing machine every 5 years. They want the spider arm to corrode on schedule. They want the control board to fry just past the warranty. They want parts discontinued before the machine is old enough to need them. They want you dependent on their supply chain, service network, and replacement cycle. Every machine on this list breaks that cycle. A Speed Queen TC5 built in Wisconsin. A Speed Queen FF7 with a commercial balance system. A Maytag built on a commercial platform in Clyde, Ohio. A Miele built by a family company making the same commitment since 1899. When you buy any of these machines, you are making the same statement. The machine serves you, not the other way around. Stop buying the touchscreen. Stop buying the Wi-Fi module. Stop buying the Steam cycle. Stop buying the special buy sticker on the warehouse floor. Buy the machine the repair tech puts in his own home. The one built to be owned, not rented. If you made it this far, drop a comment. What washing machine are you running right now, and how long has it lasted? Hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next forensic audit.